Hey, what's up, everybody? I am DJ Shockley. I want to thank you guys for joining me for Falcons Film Review presented by Microsoft Service. Today, we're talking about my man, Kaden Elliss, Falcons inside linebacker, who did a bunch of great things in the ball game versus Dallas Cowboys. For one, he filled up the stat sheet, 13 tackles, 3 QB hits, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. And when you're talking about linebackers, there are a couple things that are important. First off, you got to be physical. That's number one thing. Kaden Elliss is that. You have to have really good football IQ. You got to have good awareness. Most importantly, you have to have some good recognition skills of seeing things happening in real time. Kaden Elliss does that at the best of them. Now let's talk about a few plays that Kaden Elliss was really efficient at. Here's that big 4th-and-1 play where they tried to hand it off to CeeDee Lamb and try to outrun Kaden Elliss. They didn't even block him first off, but that's part of the design. They want to not block him because they feel like CeeDee Lamb's speed can outrun him to the corner. But there are a couple small nuances that gives him an advantage on this play here. So Kaden Elliss is right here. You see him right here in the spot. He's right here in this little spot. They're not going to block him. So what they're going to do is they're actually going to block down here. They're going to block down there. And then they're going to seal Jessie Bates on the outside so that he can have an alley to run through. Now, Kaden Elliss is the only free guy here who can get up the field. The one thing I want you guys to pay attention to is once the play gets going, the one thing that makes it special is watch his feet. His first step is in, but then the second step is up. And why is that important? The first step gets vertical. See this step here? This step getting vertical is so important because if he doesn't get vertical upfield, then he doesn't cut off the angle to get CeeDee Lamb on this play here. Now, if he steps in, he steps out, any other step but vertical doesn't allow him to be good. So he ends up getting vertical. Now he can run him down. And another great job on this play here was my man, Jessie Bates, doing a great job of keeping contained on the outside, forcing the ball back inside. So you see this? He's got eyes on him, but then the vertical step by Kaden Elliss to get up north forces CeeDee Lamb to kind of belly back a little bit. On 4th-and-1, if he can belly back at all, that's a great thing. Great job by Kaden Elliss, great job by Jessie Bates holding his point on the edge. And now you push everything back inside. Kaden has the speed to go run him down. And now turnover on downs. Falcons offense on the ball. Kirkle's about to be rolling. All right, next play here. This is a big sack here. Now watch what happens here. Here's Kaden right here playing as inside linebacker. Now watch the stunt action that you're going to get up front. We call it the ETT stunt where these guys are going to switch the responsibilities here. So now as you push inside, now his job is to just push this guard off so that now you can get a wraparound by this defensive end here. But when he pushes him off so much, it forces him free, and now Kaden's going to get vertical upfield now to be able to go get the quarterback. And this is a nice job of understanding, okay, my job is to help my other guys get to the quarterback, but sometimes the offense, hey, they give it to me. So he does a great job of getting vertical here. Now you see him get vertical. Look at these two guys falling off right here. Look at him falling off. 2 guys to 1. Now Kaden Elliss has a free run. They picked up the looping defensive end, but somebody's coming free. He does his job thinking he's helping somebody else, but he ends up the guy that's going to make this play here. Now you're talking about the speed to go run down Dak Prescott, and an unbelievable job. Another big-time play from Kaden Elliss being the more physical guy in that particular one. Now this is what I talk about, the awareness. This is understanding the game. This is outthinking the opposing team. Now this is a really good play. They actually had it set up. If it wasn't for Kaden Elliss, this is a huge game by the Dallas Cowboys. What they want to do, they want to run a screen to the right side. This is the guy who has Kaden Elliss when he gets out. He wants to get out here, and he wants to seal block him on the outside and at least one-on-one on the outside where he can run this screen route. So as this play develops, here's Kaden right here in the middle. There's Kaden here. Watch him all the way through this play, understanding what they're trying to do to him, but then in a split second, shooting his gun to go get him. Here we go. Watch him in action here. They want to run the screen here. They got it perfectly set up. So here, you see him. He's got the back man-to-man here. He knows that the bottom playing a little zone, they're top playing a little man. But like I mentioned, here's the guy that's supposed to block Kaden Elliss. Now also, look at all this out here. Look at all this area out here. He's got his back turned. This defensive back's got his back turned. They're running him off to get him out of the picture so they can run this screen. If Kaden Elliss doesn't make this play, look how big of a gain this is. But what he does is understands this big guy is not as fast as me. So as soon as he recognizes what's going on, boom, he shoots it. And now look at this. This guy thinks he had him hooked, but a nice job of shooting it and going to get it. An unbelievable job again. Let's watch it one more time and watch it in fast motion. Understanding here's screen. Understanding the guard is the guy who has to block me. He wants to get out, and now you shoot it, and right now you go make a big tackle for loss. If it wasn't for that, might have been a huge gain. Now this last play is what you call a delayed rush. It's when this backer right here, so Kaden is here. Kaden's right here. What happens is he has this guy in man, but when this guy comes up like he's going to block, he just adds on, which means, hey, this guy's gonna step in the block, I can go take off and go get the quarterback. Unbelievable job, again, of recognizing what's going on and then going for it. Just playing smart here. So watch as you come up, and here's the you got the tackle stunt. Here's Grady gonna come looping all the way around. You got ILB Kaden gonna loop in the inside, and then you got Kaden just gonna shoot the gap here. But watch him, watch his back here. The back does a good job of, okay, I'm acting like I'm gonna block, and then he's gonna come and boom. So as soon as he sees this guy block, as soon as he block, you can see him, he's already firing. Firing because he knows this guy's staying inside, so guess what, I'm blocking. He thinks he has him, but now they're running this stunt this way, like I mentioned, ILB Kaden coming that way, and watch him come shoot his gun again, and now you're coming right down the pipe, and he has to throw that football sooner than he wants to. Kaden Elliss is a menace for offenses. This guy, third straight week leading tackles, and his third straight week of double-digit tackles. That's telling you this guy's always around the football and he understands where the ball's going, but more importantly, how to be the best player for his team. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at some of the good plays from my man Kaden Elliss. He is a baller, and we hope he continues to do that. This has been Falcons Film Review, presented by Microsoft Surface. Hope you guys love it. We'll see you next time.